Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky Journal. Now in this video I'm going to be hatching 1323 orange eggs, but due to the bonus hatch event this will actually become the same as 1470 orange eggs that are going to be hatched. Now 1470 orange eggs guarantees us 49 orange ants, but let's see how many we actually get. Now before I begin, I do want to give a big thank you to Aptoide for sponsoring this video. Now they give amazing bonuses of 10 to 35% on in-game purchases in the Ants Underground Kingdom. If you're interested, please check out the video that is shared in the description below on how you can claim this bonus on your in-game purchases and benefit from this as well. Okay, now moving back to the video. Now there's a few things that I wanted to make this video more interesting and more exciting for us all. Now first of all, we're going to check compared to the expected or the minimum number of orange ants, how many orange ants will we actually get, because I want to know if there is a higher chance of getting orange ants during this event. The second thing is the way the game tells us the probabilities of hatching certain ants is a little bit confusing. Now I wanted to create a table that shows us the probability of getting each of those ants, assuming you are guaranteed or you are hatching an orange ant. Right, so a comparison of what is the likelihood of getting a specific ant, assuming you are getting an orange ant from hatching an orange egg. So I've compiled this list and you can take a look. There's Dusty Lurker, there's Ruby Slender, there's Crimson Fragger, Golden Crystal, and all the ants. And right below them you can see the probability that assuming it's an orange ant that is getting hatched, what is the probability that's going to be this one? Right, so you can see Nimble Tree Ant is 0.92%, and then Reap Master is actually 2.3%, much better than Nimble Tree. And as we move to the next table, you will notice that Gold Armor is actually 7.37% of getting that, assuming you are hatching an orange ant. So this should be a little interesting for us to note. Now what I will actually do as well is that I'm going to hatch all the eggs that I have, and then based on the number of orange ants I get, using these probabilities, I'm going to show a table that will have the number of ants we expected to hatch for each of them, and we'll compare it with the actual number of ants that we got. And that should be fairly interesting, because if the actual and expected are fairly close, that means that this percentage that we calculated is something that you can also use for your reference. In case you're stocked up on a lot of these orange eggs, you can probably estimate whether or not you're going to get a specific ant. So hopefully that would be an interesting exercise for us to check out as well. But first, let's go and start hatching. Alright, so let's get started with the hatching. We have 1323 orange eggs, but because of the bonus hatch, we'll actually be hatching 1470. Okay, and also remember, I have just hatched another orange ant, so it's saying that I need 30 more supreme hatches to get the next one, so consider it like a fresh start. Okay, so let's start with the hatching. And boom, we got an orange ant already. Golden spiny, not so interesting. Let's keep going. Only blue ants. Okay, another orange mimicry master, pretty nice. Blue, purple, slay arched, purple, golden sugar, and velvet, and New World General, golden spiny. I was expecting to get a lot of golden spinies, slim arched, and black cancer. And so far it seems like every other time I'm hatching, I'm getting an orange ant. So that seems like the odds are pretty good here. Okay, oh wow, dark giant, nothing, acid general, driver ant, nothing. Predator, a season ant. Wow, that's a good one. I mean, it's not a good ant, but it's a pretty rare one. Okay, blue, gold armor, purple. Oh, I got two. New World General and Blankcaster. Okay. Nothing. Golden spiny, giant tooth, driver ant. Nothing. Guard general and jack jumper. Driver ant. Nothing. Golden spiny, driver ant and jack jumper. Driver ant again. Driver ant again. Wow. Okay, you guys are coming very often. And giant tooth, guard general, crimson fragger. Nice. And gold armor. Sorry, it was giant tooth, not gold armor. My bad. Okay. Dark giant and golden spiny, rock bandit, giant tooth, acid general, golden spiny, you again, and dark giant. Nothing twice, and now we got a bullet ant. Nothing twice, and now we got a slim arched. Nothing, and now we got a golden armor. Nothing twice, and now we got a golden sugar. By the way, when it's nothing twice and then we get an orange, it's pretty much seems like it went all the way to 30, which is pretty common if you are doing a regular hatch anyway. Okay, guard general. It seems like our luck is ending. Oh my god, never mind. I was about to speak too soon. 4 and 1 bonus hatch. Wow. Jack jumper, New World General, bullet ant, and giant tooth. Nothing, and gold armor. Nothing, and jack jumper. Nothing. Reapmaster. Hey, would you look at that? That's a rare one. Okay. Gold armor. Nothing. Golden spiny. Nothing. Nimble tree ant. Wow, that's a very good one. Okay. That is good luck I just got there. I'm happy with these hatches already. Bullet ant. I got a Reap Master and I got a Nimble. Okay. Shikari Master and Mimicry Master in one hatch. That is an amazing hatch. Black Cancer. Gold Armor. Nothing. Golden Spiny. I'm gonna have so many of their shells. Oh, Golden Crystal. It's an amazing carrier ant we just got. Golden Spiny, of course. And Guard General. Golden Spiny making its way back. And Jack Jumper as well. Nothing. And Guard General. Nothing. And Golden Spiny. New World General. Guard General. Nothing. Slim Arched. Nothing. And gold armor. Crimson Fragger again. Wow. And golden sugar as well. And gold armor. I see you pretty often. Mimicry Master. Nice. Nothing. Jack Jumper. Nothing. Driver. Welcome back. And nothing. And boom, 2. Golden Sugar, Dark Giant. Golden Spiny. Nothing. Banshee Velvet. Nothing. And gold armor. Nothing. And 2. Banshee Velvet and Guard General. Nice. Nothing. And bullet ant. Nothing. And 2 again. Bullet ant and golden sugar. Nothing. And this is the last one. Slim Arched and golden spiny. And we are out. We have just hatched 1,470 orange eggs. Pretty fast, huh? 88 orange ants. Nice. That is good. Let's see. Am I the MVP as well? I should be. Ooh, yes I am. Oh, with a pretty nice margin. Cool. Okay. So that is the hatching. Now let's get back to our calculations. All right. So coming to the tables, first of all, very interesting. The minimum number of orange ants we were expecting to get was 49. We got 88. That's higher than what we were expecting. It's not conclusive evidence that the probability of getting orange ants is higher during this. Of course, there is one thing that definitely does make the probability of orange ants higher based on the number of eggs you have, is the fact that you are hatching more with fewer eggs. But this way, it's almost like every 15 we were getting an orange ant. However, this is not conclusive evidence. Let's not rely on that too much. And let's get to the other tables. So this is the table I was talking about before I started hatching. The likelihood of hatching remains the same as I had shown you before, but you can see the expected and actual rows. Now, expected is based on the number of orange ants actually hatched, which is 88. What is the expected number of this particular ant that I was expecting to get? So now let's go to Dusky Lurker, 1.15% likelihood of hatching. This one, in case you already hatched an orange ant. So what's 1.15% of 88? Well, it's 1.01. So I was expecting to get one Dusky Lurker, but the actual was 0. I didn't actually hatch any Dusky Lurkers. Same with Ruby Slender. 1.15% meant that I was expecting to get 1. I got 0. But if you look at Crimson's Fragger, I was expecting to get 1. I got 2. Golden Crystal 0.81, which means it should have been between 0 and 1. I got 1. Blood Giant 0 and 1. I got 0. Leaf Devourer 0.81 as well, which means between 0 and 1. I got 0. And Shield Warden the same. Predator, again 0.81, which means 0 or 1. I got 1, which is pretty nice. Nibble Tree Ant, again, same thing. I got 1. Reapmaster, I was expecting to get 2. I actually got just 1. Banshee Velvet, I was expecting to get 2. I got 3. Dark Giant, I was expecting to get 2. I got 4. Wow, double. Shikari Master, I was expecting to get 2. I got 1. Enigmatic Tailor, wow, look at that. That's become a pretty rare one. I was expecting to get 2. I got 0. Interesting, huh? Black Cancer, I was expecting to get 2. I got 3. Mimicry Master, same thing. Rock Bandit, I got 1 instead of 2. Golden Spiny, I was expecting to get 6.5. I got 13. Whoa, that is double. And it's like 6.5 was big by itself, so it's like 13, double of that. I don't know. That's pretty weird. I mean, I always felt that I always get more Golden Spiny than I should be getting. Well, in this case, it's it's coming at you, without even trying to hide it. Okay. Golden Sugar 6.5. I got 5. Driver Ant 6.5. which means between 6 and 7, and I got 7. Giant Tooth between 5 and 6, I got 5. Jack Jumper between 5 and 6, I got 6. Slim Arch between 6 and 7, I got 5. Bullet Ant between 5 and 6, I got 5. And by the way, if you know it, I'm saying between 5 and 6 to 5.68. That's because there's no way I can hatch 5.5 ants, right? So I just take it as, between 5 and 6, right? Because 5.68 is between 5 and 6. So if it is 5, I still consider it to be pretty good. If it's 6, I also consider it close to the expected. Gold Armor, I was expecting to get between 6 and 7. I got 8. Asset General, I was supposed to get at least 4 or maybe even 5. I only got 2. The rare one. Guard General, I was expecting to get between 4 and 5. I got 7. And New World General, I was expecting to get between 4 and 5. I got 4. So if you take a look at that, you'll notice that the estimated numbers that I was expecting to get and the ones that I actually got, they're pretty close. I mean, if you ignore Golden Spiny, because that was like a huge anomaly, I'd be okay if it was like I was expecting to get 1 and I got 2. Well, that happens. I just hatched an extra. But I was expecting to get 6.5 and I got 13. Now that is You can't just get lucky and get an extra 6.5, right? So that is definitely an anomaly. But other than that, most of them were fairly close. I mean, Guard General is another exception, and Asset General too. But more or less, they are pretty close to what I was expecting. So I'll say this is fairly reasonable. These percentages are fairly reasonable for you to use, and that can actually potentially get you an estimate. Like if you have stocked up on, let's say, 500 orange eggs, you can actually get an estimate on which ants you're probably going to get. And then you can just add about double the number of golden spinies, or maybe even triple it, because, golden spinies are clearly something you cannot estimate. They will come to you. You can't run away from them. I'm just joking, by the way. But essentially, the point is that this could be a good way for you to try to find out which ants you're going to get and how many of these eggs you need to get a certain ant. Okay, so before we end the video, I want to mention that I am an extremely lucky person, and shortly after these 1470 hatches, I was informed that there's this new update that's going to add some of the most desired ants into the orange egg pool. This includes DB, which I so desperately needed, as well as Wise Berserker, and not to mention PA, which is the Guardian Row 1 Defender. Well, on the bright side, I hope I got an interesting video for you all, and that makes up for this tragedy that I had used all the eggs that I had saved for months. If I had saved them a little bit longer, perhaps I'd be getting some of these. But of course, I did not want to leave outdated information for you all, so that is why here is the updated table. You can see that DB, PA, Wise Berserker, they're all at 0.92, and of course you'll also notice that Leaf Devourer, Golden Crystal, and Nimble Tree Ant, which were earlier 0.92%, they are now at 1.15%. So the probability of getting them has increased. So the second table, the one with Jack Jumper, Gold Armor, and all the other ants, that hasn't changed a bit, but I'll just put it up here. It's exactly the same as it was before. The only changes happened in the first table. And of course, all the changes were marked in green. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful for you, or at least it was entertaining for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please please subscribe to our channel and check out some of our other videos. Also follow us on Instagram. We're going to start filling that up with a lot of interesting content. You don't want to miss it. And do comment below on suggestions on some other videos that you might be interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.